Today we're going to be talking about one crowdfunding campaign over on Gamefound. Hello and welcome to Assorted Meeples. I'm Phillip the Meeple on duty, and today we're going to be talking about Puerto Rico Special Edition by Awaken Realms and Leah, which is an imprint of Ravensburger. I didn't know that, so it was I went and looked it up, and that's what it is. So this is a good game to begin with. I have played it once a very long time ago, back 2010, roughly 2010. Yeah, roughly 2010. And I remember liking it at the time, but I wasn't into board games, so I was a little in over my head, which didn't mean it was a bad game. It just, I wasn't following what was going on at the time it was going on. Also, if you hear background noise, I have two kittens on the loose in the house, and they are deciding now is the time to be loud. So we're going to jump over to the campaign page, and we're going to talk about it a little bit. Alrighty, this is the head of the page, and we're just going to start going right on through it. They are doing the exact same thing with this as they did with Castles of Burgundy, and I think this is a great idea to breathe some extra life into these games. Now, these are regular, well-loved games anyways that are evergreen, staying in print. They, like right now, you can go out and buy the game. It is currently ranked number 45 on the BGA one, or BGG top 100. It has held the number one spot before and for a long time from the sounds of it. This game, if you want to see how to play it, there are countless videos on how to play. The rule books are readily available. There is a loop where you are picking a role for the round and everybody has to follow suit, and you are growing crops and selling them for either victory points, shipping them back, or doubloons, which you can then reinvest those doubloons into buildings to make your engine better, faster, stronger. It is a very satisfying game once you understand what's going on, and it's going to keep you thinking of how you build a better system. The gameplay is the exact same as it's been. It's just been done with better art and updated, I wouldn't even say, actually I would say better art and updated user UIs. It has raised, at this point, $1.8 million with just shy of 9,000 backers going in on this. I will say I wish I could back this. Not because this is one of my favorite games in the world, but because I know from the Castles of Burgundy how gorgeous this is going to be when complete. My only problem is you can get enough sets of everything to play two games at once, but you won't get enough boards to play two games at once for each individual player. That's a entire another note, but let's kind of scroll through this. 1 to 5 players, special edition. They're just going over the top with it, and I love it. It's worth it. They're saying 44. I did the research. It's 45 at the moment. And I cannot confirm it held longer than any other game at number 1. They're also showing the Castles of Burgundy is ranked at a 9.2 with 7,000 backing. The language is going to be Spanish, German, French, Polish, and Italian. At the moment, I would assume more are coming as well as the English there. This is a very nice shot of what you're going to be looking at on the table. I really appreciate the trays that they have to hold all the tiles in place, because it would get to be a pain in the butt to go searching through them. I don't know if you're going to be able to find this in shop, and that is where it becomes a big problem. what they're doing with this one is you're going to have the Puerto Rico core box. It's going to have all the expansions ever released. Then they're going to have the stretch goals box, which will have a new expansion, a solo mode, and some quality of life improvements as well. And let's jump down. I think that's about where... So what's in here? You're going to have these hefty duty dual layered player boards that will have great spots set up for all your people or all your pieces. The portraits, the game board is again going to be another really great setup where you're going to have everything easily contained so that you can see where it should be. I like a good playmat and player board that really helps keep everything neat and tidy and where it should be. Plastic insert is going to have a home for everything where you can grab it out real easy. Building sizes are 30% bigger, streamlined stuff so you can see what it does. A lot of really good ideas in here. A lot of buildings. And then they're going to have the 3D printed or 3D models coming as well, if depending on your thing. Bunch of all the tiles. We're just kind of sliding through here. These cargo ships are actually pretty cool. The big plastic ones have only 3 ships, but they have slide-in pieces for the larger game plays depending on how many players you have and count. The deluxe components are going to be all the pieces as corn and bananas and tobacco and cocoa, rather than just wooden tokens that you're going to slide in. Is it necessary? No. Is it awesome? Yes. 3D printed, or not, they're not 3D printed. They're modeled workers instead of wooden tokens. Metal coins instead of cardboard in the standard versus deluxe. Estate bag, tile bags. The expansions are all here, and you can scroll through this on your own. Let's get into the rewards. I don't really like that they did this because this gets really confusing. I'm going to start at the standard pledge. The standard pledge, you're going to get the special edition base, which is going to have all your cardboard chits and your wooden pieces rather than 3D models of everything. And you're going to get the stretch goals box. Now, when you go to the special edition standard pledge, and then you go to the special edition, it's going to jump from $60 up to $100. This is all plus shipping, so remember that on top. Speaking of kittens, say hello to Yumi. She is a fabulous little stinker, and I love her, but she is in the middle of my desk while I'm trying to record a video. Now, thank you for the interruption, Yumi. You know what you should talk to them about since we're already interrupted? Joining our Discord via Patreon. Do it for the kitties. Do it for the kitties. There's a link in the description below. Alrighty, awkward enough there of a transition. Thank you guys for staying with me. Now, with the special, which comes in at $100, the deluxe components, you get the workers, you get the ships, you get the resources, you get the metal coins, and then that just has the special edition as well as the stretch goals. And then you got to scroll back up here to the Merchant's Pledge, which adds in all that plus acrylic tiles plus a neoprene play mat for $150 roughly. I'm just rounding because it's easier, and you're going to have extra in there anyways. And then instead, if you don't want the acrylic tiles, but you do want the terrain pack, the buildings, all the resources and all that stuff as 3D models, you can get the landscape pledge, which is really going to make this game pop on your table, just like the 3D models really made the Castles of Burgundy pop so well. And this one comes in at $200, and you're getting quite a bit of game here. I mean, in general, you're getting a lot of game, but this is where your gameplay max out kind of happens. And then for the 280 and the Grande pledge, you're getting all of the landscape pledge, plus the acrylic tiles, plus an art book, plus sleeves, plus the game San Juan game card game. Now, this is the Grand Pledge is the one where it's like, yes, this is really awesome. You are getting enough pieces to play 2 games simultaneously, except for the player boards. That is the only thing that you do not get enough of to play. So I am throwing that out there as my only complaint against this and the Castles of Burgundy, because I asked Awakened Realms if they were going to offer those separately. They said no. And I get why, but that's neither here nor there. That is everything that you kind of need to see for the campaign. Again, this is a really good game. Yes, she's been doing this all morning since I've been working at my computer. This is a really good game. You should not... Most people are not going to hesitate to pick this up if they really want it, or they have the ability to it. Is this worth it? It's a qualified yes. You can get this game on Amazon or through distributors right now. You don't have to wait. You can get it. You can play it. It's a great game. Please feel free to go spend your money that way. You don't have to buy this big monstrosity of a cover of this game just because it's bright and shiny. But if this game gets played, so she's going to stay right here. If this game gets played in your group, this would be a really good addition of the game to have. Especially if you're at a point in your collection where you're like, you know what? I have enough games that I'm satisfied, and I have a lot of games that I really love and will play over and over again, and this is one of them. This is a good game to have in your collection. Just like the Castles of Burgundy, I do not regret spending the money on it. Is this a good price for this game? It's over the top and crazy, but actually, yeah, it's a pretty darn good price for what you're getting. They're putting a lot of work into this, and I think it would be worth it for you if this is a game that you really, truly enjoy. So, thank you guys. Leave a comment down below what you think of this game and of Awakened Realms picking up older games, classics like this, and revamping them and reselling them for, I mean, a very pretty penny. But they're doing so well at it. Anyways, guys, we'll see you next time. Bye.
If you like what you just saw, please support us by hitting that like button and subscribing to our channel for more great gaming content.